the wildest thing your mom ever did to protect you? Because mine basically became a master strategist overnight, and I'm still amazed by how she pulled it off. I was 17 when I got this scholarship to an elite prep school, where kids literally drove BMWs and Mercedes to class. My mom was working 3 jobs just to keep me there. Morning shift at a local diner, afternoon stocking shelves at a department store, plus weekend event catering, all just scraping together enough money for my school supplies and those ridiculously expensive uniforms. About a month in, I'm sitting completely alone in the cafeteria, eating my homemade sandwich, when these popular girls suddenly sit down at my table. At first, they seem genuinely friendly, asking about my classes, complimenting my backpack, acting all interested. Then Emma, who's obviously their ringleader, leans in close with this fake sweet smile and whispers just loud enough for the surrounding tables to hear, "We know about your mom. She cleans my dad's law firm every Thursday night. Does she still smell like industrial bleach when she picks you up in that beat-up Toyota?" The entire cafeteria seemed to go quiet. My face was burning with pure embarrassment. I mumbled something about needing to leave early and basically abandoned my half-eaten lunch, practically running to hide in the bathroom. That night, I was absolutely desperate, begging my mom to let me transfer back to public school. I made up all these elaborate excuses about the academic workload being too demanding and the daily commute being exhausting. She wasn't buying any of it. After about 20 minutes of my increasingly frantic lies, she sits down on my bed, looks me straight in the eyes, and says, "Sweetheart, what really happened at school today?" I completely broke down, told her everything. Emma's comment about eating lunch alone every single day, about feeling like a complete fraud who didn't belong there. My mom just listened quietly, occasionally nodding but never interrupting. The next morning, she dropped me off at school as usual, but instead of driving away like always, she parked the car and walked into the building with me. I was absolutely mortified. She was still wearing her blue diner uniform from her early morning shift. She walked straight to the main office and politely asked the secretary to call Emma down. When Emma appeared looking confused and slightly annoyed, my mom introduced herself with the sweetest possible voice. "Hi there, honey. I'm Sarah's mom. I heard from my daughter that you know my work schedule pretty well." Emma's face immediately went white as paper. My mom continued in that same perfectly sweet conversational tone. "You mentioned I clean your dad's office every Thursday night. 15th floor, that corner suite with the floor-to-ceiling windows." She paused slightly. "Funny thing about cleaning people's offices late at night. You end up seeing absolutely everything. Email printouts left in trash cans, confidential phone records scattered on desks, personal photographs that probably shouldn't be lying around a professional workspace." Emma looked like she wanted to disappear into the floor. My mom leaned in just slightly closer. "Your dad's been getting really careless lately with sensitive paperwork, especially documents about his side business ventures and those private investments. You know, the ones your mom probably doesn't know about yet." Emma's eyes went absolutely huge with panic. From that day forward, Emma not only completely left me alone, but actually started including me in group projects and study sessions. 3 months later, I finally discovered the truth behind my mom's incredible performance. She had never actually cleaned Emma's dad's building in her entire life, but she had briefly dated him back in high school, and his current secretary happened to be my mom's first cousin. In small towns, family members talk constantly, and my mom had been receiving regular updates about his increasingly messy personal life for several years. When I finally asked her why she had bluffed so convincingly, she just shrugged with a mischievous grin. "Sometimes protecting your kids means you have to play high-stakes poker with their bullies." I ended up graduating as valedictorian from that school. Emma and I actually became genuine friends. And my mom, she still absolutely refuses to tell me what was really contained in those mysterious email printouts she had mentioned.